Welcome. My name is Gleeman Sands, and I'm trying to take y'all through the park today to see how this works. I've never played this game before. I want to see what it's about. I know it's made by the same people who made Secret World, so this should be interesting. It's a narrative experience, best played in dark and murky. Well, we got that down. Subject matter, disturbing. No, not worry about that. Course of play, manipulate graphics, audio control settings, sanity, amnesia. Let's see how this works out. I like how Amnesia did the whole sanity meter thing. I've seen some other games do it pretty well.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Oh yeah. Look at that 80s ash shadow.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen
Bear's
Mr. Bear,
gone.
Callum.
I killed him. Into the park. My fancy wrist tattoo. Wonder what that's about.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Right.
Attention, patrons. The park is now closed. Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
All these wonderful people at this park. Gotta let them know that it's getting ready to shut down. I mean, you wouldn't want them to get stuck in there. All one of them.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
That's ominous. It's part of the boys from Brazil thing going on with Calvin. That's how this works out.
What?
What? Oh, she didn't like the 3D.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop!
Whoa. What's going on with your eye, buddy?
I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
You are a creepy motherfucker. Woo, you creepy. Goodbye, normal world. Goodbye, son. I don't think I'll see you for a while either.
Callum, I told you to wait in the car.
Catch me, Mommy.
Beautiful.
Wait for Mommy, Callum.
Over here.
Into the park. Oh, we got Willy Wonka. You're getting sued, aren't you?
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within.
You could be stepping up these
On this
stairs right
side,
now.
The apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream.
Oh yeah, keep commenting on
no wonder Callum ran
existentialism.
back
Keep commenting
inside.
on that. That's,
I wouldn't want to leave
Attention,
either.
employees. The park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
things is
Wait
clearly
up there
going
for
well.
Mommy, Callum.
Over here.
Right. Where's the what's going on commentary? Ooh, Escalade is sped up. It's like a fun ride now.
Oh, God. The park.
Let me
What
off this
happened
crazy
here?
thing. I don't know what happened during your psychotic episode that you obviously haven't. Birds. Weird noises. Satan's horror. This is not very nice. I don't think Satan would have anything to do with this crazy bitch. There's something so nice about a amusement park at night when the people come out and do stuff to your son. You don't know where he is. Oh, good.
I think this belongs to Callum.
What'd you do? You fucking take off his shoes? Okay. Yeah, pick it up.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
No shit. This is some of the best poetry I've ever read. Artistic. And the rainbow goes so well with blood spattered on your uniform. Hopefully there's a real man in there, frozen in carbonite. It's pretty sweet.
What's this?
Purchase the land of Solomon Island for a pittance. I might add, whatever old Haji Anderson did to the locals, just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another woman. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from old country and old man Anderson. He did terrible dark things the land remembers, sir. I dismissed him with afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that this vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. So, you have me misinterpreting a few accents, throwing a few in there. I noticed Australian came out a little bit. That was unique. Forget that happened. You guys will forget that happened, right?
Callum, stay where you are.
Trash.
Stop, Callum.
Your theme park needs a little work, sir. Committed to the very end, huh?
Callum.
And there goes your son.
Come on, Mommy.
And the ride began. Something in the water. Let me on the duck. Ah, the ride begins. Now, I assume that a normal person would have called the police rather than continuing to pursue his or her son through an apparently haunted amusement park that has just taken a wild swing from day to night. But, I mean, I'm not here to judge. So, let's see what happens.
And a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Lazy. Get a job.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband,
where did you go?
we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there.
Cool.
No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all four starve, you fool.
So the moral of the story is abandon your children
Hansel and
immediately.
Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Changing the story.
Clever Hansel
big fan
leaves a
of,
trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods.
Really fucking
When their
weird
father leaves
squirrels
them, the
staring at me.
children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Why can't I continue to look at him is the question.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Remember one time I wandered in a mall for about an hour. So that's the same thing, right?
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house?
First off, girl,
An
I ain't no
old woman
vermin.
emerged
Second
from the
off,
house,
your house is made of
sniffing
food.
the air
What do you
and
expect?
peering around with cloudy eyes.
That's what I thought.
Oh, you dear
Waving around a candy cane and shit.
Who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you.
Ooh,
But Hansel and Gretel stayed back.
yeah.
For the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel.
Ah,
Seizing
so she
her courage,
did it backwards, I see.
brave Gretel gave the witch a
Because
shove.
that's the only way you could end up,
and the old
on her
crone
back inside the oven, as far as I
tumbled
understand.
into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
It's a big ass oven.
freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven.
And ate
And
smoked
though she
witch all night.
screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Delicious. Did they finally get
And
the meal?
then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Exactly how that should have ended. Nothing wrong with that. Cannibalism. It's all anybody should need. Oh no.
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off.
Ooh.
Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds,
Oh.
the old witch, even their own
That's
parents.
an interesting monologue.
I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away.
What is that?
Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
It's an interesting monologue, lady. I mean, certainly appropriate in timing. Obviously, the music's gonna be detuned, and there's an ominous-looking figure in the middle. Is that what it's supposed to look like in the game, or? Who's supposed to be right? What is the idea behind this? Yeah, this is definitely a journey into schizophrenia or something. I feel like I'm really on a ride. It's about to make me sick. It's Johnny. Wonderful. And wouldn't you know it, some weird, creepy looking dude behind them controls. I assume you had to be expecting that when you get on the ride. What a dumbass thing to do that was. What the Whoa. Okay. Right.
Callum?
That was a shocking revelation, alright. What the hell? You're dead set on me looking this way, apparently. Step the hell out of the thing. Okay. Yeah, they're not doing too very good at the scare thing, really. What I found earlier. We'll take another crazy trip. Yeah, just keep jumping on these rides with nobody to operate them. Oh, the mechanic is go slow them down. Very intuitive. Crazy man in the top hat take the wheel.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different
Very
for Don
dangerous
and I.
looking.
When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He
Why are
came in
you
with
in
some
a ride
workers,
with a kid?
but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no
So
reason.
then why are you on this
I was
spot?
3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
What is that guy? What is that guy? Who is he?
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Woof. Bitch is psycho. Let's get on another untenanted ride. Or unattended ride. Who cares? Oh, there the guy is again.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
Oh,
What do you
good.
mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
The poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
The witch has him now. Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just
Taking some weird turns
leave
here.
me alone.
Which is this dude.
Fool. You always were.
What did you do there? Took him out for the kid. And off the ride. You can just hear that music in the background. It's so great. I listen to that on my off time. Delicious.
Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
It's kind of awkward.
I'm not playing anymore, Callum!
Don't let the witch put me in the oven.
Oven. Wait, what? That was good. Game got me.
Come back!
Wonderful. Just like Alice in Wonderland.
These are mine.
Woo! Shit just got real. hey, buddy. She didn't want to hang out.
Oh God, no!
Right. Where'd you get the flashlight from, lady? Oh. Damn it. That'll never get old. Who is this guy? Oh, shit. This is gonna be dangerous as shit.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent
Knew
me
it.
home with a handful of breadcrumbs.
I knew it.
Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away.
It's a
I
doll
tried my
again.
hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better. Please, make me see.
How do I examine a wrench? Something special about this wrench? It's just a wrench. Mad as is mad. Darn deeper. This should be good. Jesus. So loud.
One little duck went out one day.
It's my favorite song. In the same room again. Shit's about to get rough. Oh. There it is. God damn it. Oh. Where would you buy this many baby dolls?
Who was that?
Woo! Hey! Okay. What is the action? Now that's neato. Ooh, I got beat. Yeah. Baby in the farts. It just got weird. Whatevs. But I'm cool, baby town. I mean, we've been here before, right? Who hasn't strung up a few naked baby dolls around the house and painted with some blood-like material? Oh my god, back down the stairs, neato. What would I have done if I didn't go back down the stairs? So something's actually gonna happen. Nice. That's Spicy meatball. This has gotta end. Holy shit, dude. The 7 dog wait.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. 2 children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Right.
Callum. Callum!
You stumble down them steps.
Callum!
Oh! That guy looks awesome. Yes. Cthulhu shirt. That's awesome. Oh, you killed your son. So the rest of the game is about hiding his body.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
Creeper Man's back. So that's neato.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Well, that was about as, that was very underwhelming. Wow. There must have been someone I just didn't get. Well, that was the park. That's the people who made Secret World. Who knows what to make of that? She killed her son. You know, sweet-looking guy at the end. Babies hanging on walls. Dead people hanging from the ceiling. We got a general, like, variety of things that we can deal with. And I think the message really came down to, if your son walks into a park, put him on a slab and let the man in the top hat tell you what to do with him. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and you know, watch other videos when they come. We'll see about it. In the meantime, we'll have to look for something a little bit more substantive, because this is just a story about a woman who killed her son. It's not really horror. Shit happens all the time.